Good afternoon. So today we're going to be looking at the Euro USD chart on this is actually a live chart right now. We're going to be looking at this beautiful bearish trend that we have over here, and we see our highs and our lows. We have our indicator up, and we just have a basic we just have our chart up. Very simple. It's not packed with indicators. We're not looking at 10 different things. We're just looking at two indicators. We're looking at the chart, and we're looking at support resistance levels and the crossovers. So as we can see over here, this takes patience. It's clear that this takes patience. So if you want to learn how to trade, if you want to trade, then you need patience. And the reason why I say that is because there's going to be moments of consolidation. What is consolidation? This period right here. It's a period of consolidation. Another period of consolidation right around here. Another period right around here. Another, I'd say maybe right around here. Consolidation is a period where there's not much movement, where it requires you to be watchful, where it requires you to do nothing, where it requires you to take very little to no action. And the reason why I say that is because if you do take massive action during periods of consolidation, then you can ruin and lose everything that you made by getting in and out of trades, loss to loss to loss. Small losses add up if you don't know what you're doing. So let's just zoom in right over here. Over here, we see the price moving below our indicator, in between, a little bit below, above, going down. So, all of these are break even if you get in around here and you exit around here, you're not going to lose much, but it's certainly a good idea to always close out at the right moment. So if you see this going up over here and you enter over here, it passes below and it looks like it's going to touch below, just cancel out and close the trade right then and there so you don't lose any more. As we can see over here, it's hitting our support and resistance levels. It's just staying within the zone. However, it breaks out right here. So this is a great sign that this is a good point, an entry point. Holding on to this trade. And then over here, it seems like it could break through, so it could be a good closing point. But it goes back up and then it touches this level once again. If it broke below this level, I would probably close out, but it didn't. It continued to go up and it passed the higher high. It broke above that level. And I was just staying within this zone for a while. And as you can see over here, it didn't hit the level again and go up. It hit this level and then it went down. So it would have been a great point to close out right over here. Close out of this trade. As you can see, goes up, goes down. It takes practice. And it takes time. So as we can see, it's doing it over here. Zoom in over here. This is a very messy area where you might get in and out of a few small trades. But as we can see, the major movement of the day right around here. Holding on to this trade. Now I might close out. So take this over here. You get into a short sale over here. As you can see, it goes up. Maybe right around here would be a good point to close out, or a point where a lot of people would close out. Unless you decided to hold on to it, or even right around here because it looks like it's breaking this level. It goes back down. Possibly re-enter because it breaks this level. Maybe right around here could be a good point to re-enter. It might be a little bit nerve-wracking, but people might do that. As soon as it breaks above, close out, re-enter, and hold. So it takes time, maybe having it on in the background while doing something else, but being mindful of it, being watchful of it, maybe setting up alerts. So that's it for the day. Euro USD.